Hi, this is Kim Kent with Bridge Elementary and Bridge Extension, and I am here with Valerie Parker from the Irrational Engineer Robotics Club. Thank you,
Yay.
Valerie, for spending time with us and sharing with us all about Irrational Engineers. We were so excited to hear about them. We were so excited to hear about robotics and all that is available for homeschoolers within the robotics realm. So,
Oh, well, thank you. I'm so happy that you had me. Thank you so much. Can I start with a video and then we can
absolutely,
go
we
on?
would love to see
Okay.
the video.
So I will share a video first
Okay,
and then we will go from there.
awesome.
So just give me one moment here. Okay. Oh, thank you very much.
Wow,
I'm so glad we had a chance to share the video. Tells you a little
love
bit about our
it.
team.
Love
And you can
it.
see we're more than just building robots. You saw a little CPR going there, on there, teaching, dancing at the competitions. We have a good time.
It looks amazing. It looks so
Yes.
amazing. So tell me what the age range is for the Irrational Engineers. I know that there's also the younger group, so we'll talk about them in just a minute. But for the Irrational Engineers, for the older kids, what age range do they start and how far they go?
Okay, now the Irrational Engineers, what I want to do is share another screen to tell you, give you a little background so you kind of know a little bit about, if you don't mind, a couple of slides.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, and I will start here.
Okay.
See, that's my. So, as you can see, the Irrational Engineers is part of FIRST, and FIRST stands for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. Okay, and it's a international league, and we have several different categories under it. First Lego League Junior is ages 6 through 10. First Lego League, ages 9 through 14. First Tech Challenge is grades 7 through 12, and First Robotics Competition is grades 9 through 12. And actually, the Irrational Engineers is a First Robotics Competition, or FRC team. You might have noticed in the video, you saw 6239. That's actually our FRC team number. So we're a high school team. So we take people as young as 13 all the way up through high school, 18.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So,
excellent. I love that. Okay, and so tell me a little bit about I guess it's competitions. I just saw a little bit, and I think I saw the cage going on. So when do you guys meet? Where do you guys meet? If folks want to get involved, what does that look like?
Okay, so we actually are a year-round team. Our actual competition season, the first Saturday in January, every year they have a new game for us. So once they reveal the new game, then we have somewhere about from 6 to 8 weeks, depending on when our competitions are, to build a robot to meet the needs of that game. We get to strategize, plan how we want to build it. Now for the FRC, which is the high school team, our robots can be up to 125 pounds. So they're pretty big robots, as you saw in the video as well. And there's a lot that we can, we have a lot of leeway. Safety is big, so there's certain safety precautions we have to take, but we have a lot of leeway. And so the the team actually designs what they want to do. They do a strategy, they design, computer-aided design even as well as building. And one of the things I wanted to bring up about the robotics team is it's not just about building robots. We
Okay.
have room for anyone. It's like a little mini business team, because you have to learn how to budget, how to raise money, how to budget. And we have to know about designing, because I don't know if you realize in the video, there was like a pit and you saw these nice
Yes.
banners with our team on it. That's where in the competitions, in between matches, we have to work on our robots. So we try to let people know who we are, and really design our pit and make it so it's safe and it's actually pleasing to the eye. And we have a lot of fun too at our competitions. You see us kind of we like to cheer and dance for our team and all of that. And the competitions actually go normally it's in March and April. And then toward the middle of April, if there's a district championship, and then people who qualify go to the world championship. But this year, as you know, because of COVID-19, they had to suspend the competitions. We were able to do the first 2 out of our 6 weeks of competitions. But a lot of the robotics teams in first have found creative ways to meet in spite of COVID-19, not in person, of course, but a lot of them do Zoom meetings. And some of the teams that have 3D printers, they've made face shields and different things. We even have a couple of teams being a little adventurous, working on ventilators, but that's kind of a lot.
Wow.
But they're trying to help out with that. So we as a FIRST community are really trying to help out. And I know with the Irrational Engineers, we're looking at, we do meet via Zoom and Discord. So we meet virtually, and we're also looking at ways to, even though since we can't meet in person, looking at ways to like raise money for like the food pantries and things like that, so that we can help out, because it's not just about building robots. We're more than robots. We want to serve the community as well. Wonderful. And we do that. We do we go to camps and different things, and we'll work with younger kids and help them with building projects, and let them, help them as far as learning about robotics. We do some teaching. We like to do service because it's not just about us, it's about what we can give back to the community. So we, like I mentioned, the food pantry, and we also are looking at doing like some car washes and some different things, so we can serve versus just, it's not just about us, it's about what we can give back.
That's wonderful. I love the community focus there. I also love, one of the things I was hearing you say is that if you're not necessarily an engineering type, there's still a place for you on the robotics team. So if I'm like an artsy person, I can still perhaps use some of that as well.
Yes.
That's what I'm hearing. Wonderful.
Yes, because you saw the I'll show you. I don't know if you can see my shirt, but this is designed by some of our team members. So each year we design our shirts based on our sponsors, and our symbol is the pie. So you'll see the pie sign. So we use a pie sign and whatever the theme is for that year. And so we have the team's design shirts. There's websites, so web management. There's also people are interested in making videos and cartoons and things, because we do have animated video contests. Wow. And there's a little bit for everyone. People that like to write, we would love that, because there's awards and things that we put people up for. And so it's good to just be able to write and express ourselves. And the one thing is it takes us, we learn to work as a team. And we learn some skills that we can take into life, because we're always going to have to be part of a team. And one thing about building robots, and anybody who's has built anything knows that sometimes things don't go as you plan. So we learn how to handle when we think things are going to work one way, they work another way. So then we have to kind of regroup and sit back and analyze what happened and just try different methods. So there's a lot of things that we do, and we spend a lot of time together during the actual build season, when we get the game in January to when we compete. Normally we did this year, thankfully we were able to get the majority of our robot done before COVID-19. So we spent a lot of time together. So we learned how to work with one another. So there are a lot of good life skills that you learn from robotics. And so I'm just very thankful that I've had the opportunity to work as well. I love working with young people and just really helping and serving them, and then helping them to grow too. Because I've seen a lot of growth in a lot of our team members as they come up and come through the different programs. So, and as you can see, all the different programs we have there. And actually, the Irrational Engineers, our nonprofit is STEAM Rising Incorporated, and STEAM is science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So we have the art component in there. And under our nonprofit, currently we have FRC, that's First Robotics Competition Team 6239, the Irrational Engineers. And we also have 3 First Lego League teams. Those are our teams that are ages 9 through 14. 2 of the teams meet in Bowie, and 1 meets in Columbia. And right now we're meeting in Bowie, for the Irrational Engineers. Before COVID-19, that's where we were meeting. So we are looking at, there's a place in Columbia that wants to sponsor us. So we're looking at some different options for that, because we know most of our people are centrally located in Prince George's County. So we want to do a lot in Prince George's County and give back to our county. But we also want to see what doors God opens for us. So that's where we are.
And so, if I'm not mistaken, you did have a wonderful partnership with Bowie State University.
Oh, we certainly did, and we are still working with them.
Wonderful.
We're in contact with them. They we presented to them what we're doing and everything, and they offered us a generous grant. They helped to pay our registration fees, and helped with everything that we needed to build the robot. So it was very beneficial. And not just Bowie State, we reached out to other organizations in the community, and they have helped us, not only just with monetarily, but sometimes it's supplies, or sometimes even things such as helping with a meal or something. Anything is helpful.
Excellent.
We're very happy.
I love it. Well, this sounds so amazing. And I know one of the other things that I thought I heard is that you're one of the few robotics teams that's almost all comprised of homeschoolers. Is that the case also? Or
yes, there's not very many teams that are, there are a few out there, but there's not that many. Most of them are school-based, or based on maybe some type of community program. But we're one of the few that are strictly homeschooling. Now, one of our FLL teams is a school team, but the other 2 are homeschool teams, and the Irrational Engineers is definitely a homeschool team.
Wonderful.
And it's really nice. It gives that flexibility too when we have homeschool teams, as far as, and they can get credit. You can either use the robotics as for a high school class, credit, or especially because we're going to need technology. So that's you go for technology. And then also
tech ed, that's right, tech ed.
They can use it for community service. Some people choose to maybe have, after their technology credit, use it for community service credits and things, because there's a lot we do in the community.
Wonderful. Well, wow. Again, Val, we are so grateful that you were able to take time and share with us all that Irrational Engineers is doing. And what an incredible service, and what an incredible opportunity for homeschoolers to participate on this kind of team and have this kind of exposure. It is wonderful. So thank you so much. Thank you for just providing this as a wonderful resource for homeschoolers. And we are, if you're looking forward to this and would like more information, please do click the links that are below this video, and you can get in touch with Val Parker and all of the Irrational Engineers.
Val, and actually, I think our thing is Irrational. Yep, you have it, irrationalengineers.com. Yep. Awesome. So the other thing is that I think just to kind of reach out to us, and you can
Sure.
call me. And we don't have First Lego League Junior, but if
Okay.
anybody is interested in doing that, and that's ages 6 through 10, let us know, because we're open to some of the other leagues and stuff as well. What we have now is we're really branching out. So if you're interested in First Lego League Junior, let us know, because we'd be willing to really support that as well.
Exciting.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time. We appreciate you. We appreciate all that you do.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Kim. Thank you for having me. And hi, Bridge Elementary and Bridge Elementary Extension and Bridge. We really
All
appreciate
of them.
you. And
Thank
Bridge
you.
Extension, I should say. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Thank you.
Oh.